Hey everybody, this is Terrell. I haven't been on this for a while, have I? How y'all doing? Crazy time right now, isn't it? I know. But anyway, here we are. I wanted to talk to you about this woman I met. She ended up booking a session with me, a woman by the name of Beth Kurland. And Beth has written a book. I can't even show it to you because this is on Blur, but it's called You Don't Have to Change Everything. So where does that sit with you? I really like that title. You don't have to change everything. So it doesn't mean how I look at that is I don't need to change who I am in order to change things around me. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting. I don't have to change me in order to change things that are happening around me, things that are within my control. So she sent me this fabulous book. Thank you, Beth. I'm so grateful here. And I thought we'd maybe read a little bit of it. You can decide if this is something you might want to pick up. But um, for instance, in her introduction, she has something called the happiness conundrum. It's an invitation. It says, what if you were living alone on an island, but you didn't even know it? And you were so used to living there by yourself that it just became the way things were. On this island, you struggle with all the normal human emotional experiences and challenges, such as stress, overwhelm, frustration, anxiety, worry, sadness, loss, and anger, but you do so alone. Some days these emotions are like a slow drip in the background of your day. Other days you are swallowed up by these emotions, or you may expend effort trying to push them away. How many of us have done that? Push them away, master on, or wondering what is wrong with you that you are feeling this way. Just another day in the life. What you don't realize is that there is a whole vast land not far from where you are, or where you reside, I should say. And it's connected to your island by bridges that you can't see. One day, you discover a map, and it guides you to not one, but six possible bridges that show you how your island is connected to this vast, expansive, and beautiful island, or beautiful land, I should say. That's just the start of it. And I was thinking I kind of like to carry on a bit. Um, I think I will. Stopping to stand in the middle of each of the bridges, you gain a different vantage point of the island that allows you to see things in a new way. And when you follow each bridge, you discover resources that you didn't realize you had access to, and they bring greater ease to your struggles and richness to your life. Once you cross any of the bridges, you realize that you are no longer alone, left to struggle by yourself in your emotional distress. There is a greater sense of wholeness as you recognize the interconnectedness of your island with the land that surrounds it. You feel more connected to others around you, to the common humanity we all share, and perhaps most importantly, you feel more connected with the one you were most separated from, yourself, the true essence of who you are. So that's just the first part of the introduction. But I love that, is that there's this whole vast land where we reside, and it's connected to this island by the bridges. But these are the bridges you can't see. Why can't we see them? Because we get so caught up. We get so caught up in what it is we're doing. We get so caught up in that we don't seem to be moving ahead with whatever it is we're wanting to do. We get so caught up watching the news currently, where you think, "Oh my gosh, there's what kind of bridge can I get to? How can I get out of this? I want off. What was that thing? I want off the island. Voted off the island. What was that show? I can't remember. Anyway, that sort of thing. And so we get so caught up in it, we have to start seeing those bridges. And those bridges are people you can go and seek out if you want for help to do that, to see. You can just go deep inside, and recognize all the different things that are around you. Go to a friend and realizing that, and I keep repeating it, but it is my thing. I believe so strongly in it. The only thing we control is how we respond to things. So when we find ourselves in this conundrum, as she puts it eloquently, is by realizing there are some things we can control, how we respond to that environment, how we respond to each bridge that she is discussing that connects us to this island. Which bridge do we want to take? And that's the thing, we can take any bridge we want. We may not know what's on the other side, but we can still take it. We have the control to pick A, B, C, D, E, whatever the bridge is. Um, and that's where, for me, I feel I do have that. I admit I have that control on how I'm going to respond to things. I can't change what's happening in the news. I can't change what's going on right in front of my front door, issues with family or issues with, neighbors, whatever it might be, the workplace. But I can control and choose to control how I respond to things. It does seem easier said than actually done. And it's true. We're human, right? So we're going to get caught up in stuff and we're going to want to change things and we're going to fight tooth and nail to try and change it. But then what happens? We just end up working ourselves up and finding ourselves in a place where we're like a tight ball of stress, right? Instead of just releasing it, let it go. Somebody told me this. I'm sure you've heard this 2 years ago. When you hold on, you got some sand in the palm of your hand, right? You're squeezing it as tight as you can because you don't want to let it go and you want that, let's say, in your control. The harder you squeeze, the more the sand is just going to seep through any little crack between the fingers and it's gone. But if we hold it gently in the palm of our hand, it's there until we decide to blow it away, dump it, whatever, or just admire it. Go through and look at every little speck of sand. I know that seems so freaking deep, doesn't it? But think about it. We have that control, what we're going to do. So that's where I'm at. And hey, I would love it if you would put down in the in messages or send me a note. You know how to reach me, carolrothery.com. Um, and let me know if you want to continue with this book. And it would be something we could do together, have a conversation. And I might even give Beth a call and say, hey, why don't we do a little interview on this YouTube and let's go through the book together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach out to her next. But I just wanted to remind you again, it's called You Don't Have to Change Everything by Beth Kurland. 6 ways to shift your vantage point, stop striving for happy, and find true well being. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's backwards anyway, the mirror. But anyway, that's what the book looks like. Lovely book. So, okay. It's a long weekend here. I hope you're enjoying it. Easter long weekend. My child is 17. She's like, Mom, I hope the Easter Bunny's still going to make a little stop at our place. So, uh, yeah, I guess I have a little shopping to do. Not that the Easter Bunny wouldn't have it covered, you know what I'm saying, but just in case, a little backup. Have a glorious weekend. Thanks for stopping by and checking in. I'll do more.